properties of materials around us. There are so many different kinds of things around us. When we say things are different, we often refer to the colors, shapes, and the uses of the objects. But have you ever wondered what makes the objects actually appear different from each other and be used for different purposes? It is the difference in materials with which each object is made. Can cotton cloth be used to make an umbrella? No, that is because cotton cloth absorbs the water and it will not be able to prevent water from passing through it. A good raincoat can be made from nylon or plastic. The properties of a material help us to decide what kinds of objects we can make from the material. Materials can be classified into different groups on the basis of their properties. Those with similar properties can be grouped together. Classifying them into groups helps us to choose the suitable material to make different objects. If a person needs to make an umbrella, he would know which group of materials to choose from. Now, complete the given worksheets. Let us look at some important properties of materials. Look at the plates here. Some are made up of steel and copper, while some are made up of wood and paper. Their appearance is different because they are made up of different materials. Being shiny or dull in appearance is a common property of materials. Materials like steel, copper, silver, and gold that have a shine on them are called lustrous. Materials like wood and paper that do not shine and are dull in appearance are called non-lustrous. Now look at the plates made from wood and thermocol. The plate made out of wood is hard, while the plate made from thermocol is soft. Hardness of materials is another property that helps us classify them into groups. Materials like metals, wood, glass, and stones are hard and cannot be compressed or cut easily. Soft materials like rubber, paper, and cotton can be compressed and cut easily. Did you notice that even hard materials can be different from each other? You can see through a glass plate, but you cannot see through a wooden plate. Materials can also be classified into different groups based on the property of transparency. Materials through which we can see clearly are called transparent. Certain materials which allow us to see through them partially are called translucent. Materials like wood and metals that do not allow us to see anything through them are called opaque. Classifying things as transparent and opaque is very useful. A window pane needs to be made of transparent glass, while the door of a house needs to be opaque. Solubility in water is also an important property that helps us classify materials into different groups. Substances like salt and sugar that can dissolve in water are called soluble substances. Soluble substances can be used to make solutions. The cold drink you like to drink is also a solution. Substances like sand and sawdust that do not dissolve in water are called insoluble substances. While some insoluble objects sink when they are put in water, other objects float on the surface of water. Flotation is also a property of materials. Let us now try to solve Worksheet 3. Have you ever wondered why do frying pans normally have handles covered with plastic or wood? Well, this is because materials like wood or plastic do not get heated easily. With these handles, hot metal pan can be easily held. This property of material is called heat conductivity. Let us now perform an experiment to understand heat conductivity in different materials. Now let's recall all the properties of materials we discussed so far.